Hello, my fellow yogis and movers. My name is Laura, and welcome to the High Energy Fusion Yoga YouTube channel. Before we begin, I just want to let you know that this class is definitely more of a level 2-3, as it does revolve around tripod headstand. That being said, you should feel confident and secure in both tripod dolphin and tripod egg. Meaning tripod dolphin, crown of the head is down on the mat, hands are down on the mat, toes are down, hips are high, and then tripod egg, same thing with the upper body, but now your knees are balancing on the backs of your arms. Okay, but if you're cool with that, let's begin. The only thing I will suggest is have a couple of blocks handy, just in case the backs of your legs are feeling tight. Okay. So we are going to start by lying down. We're getting right into this. We're going to bend the knees, plant the feet, grabbing onto the backs of the thighs, slowly curling down onto our back. From here, hug the right knee in towards you, just for a moment. You can take a moment to kind of point and floint and flex the foot. Just starting to warm up the ankle. You can take little ankle rolls one way and the other way. And then just come into stillness, flexing the foot, clasping your hands behind the right thigh, and then slowly just straightening out that right leg. All right. Make sure the shoulders are melting down towards the ground. There's no tension in your belly and your neck. You're really just working on lengthening and stretching the back of the right leg to start. And then think about pressing through the heel, pressing through that ball of the foot. Maybe every couple of seconds, just trying to bring the foot a little bit closer down towards you. Breathing into that leg. A lot of times I get asked, why do we work on so much hamstring flexibility if class is all about inversions? Well, the answer is that it is much easier to get into those inversions if your legs are open, the backs of your legs especially. It just makes getting those hips up higher a lot easier. So just taking one deep breath here, and then exhale, release. Changing legs, so bringing that left knee in, just gently. Maybe taking a moment to flex, floint, point the foot, circling the ankle one way or the foot one way, circling it the other way. And then before extending that leg, flex that left foot, clasp behind the left thigh, and slowly extend the left leg straight. If you're anything like me, left leg always feels a little bit tighter. So again, just melting the shoulders, no tension in the belly, no tension in the neck. Just really focusing on pushing up through the heel and the ball of that foot, just starting to open up the back of that left leg. Just holding it for 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Hugging both knees in, just take a moment to kind of circle one way, circle the other way. And then before you kind of get up, you're going to take a happy baby, so flexing the feet. Feet up towards the ceiling, gently draw the knees down towards the mat. And then just try to keep your tailbone, your booty heavy towards the mat. You can gently find some movement from side to side. And then inhale. And exhale, hug your knees back in towards you. From here, taking a rock up, all the way up to the seated position. And all the way back. All the way up. All the way back. One more time. All the way up. And all the way back. This time, crossing over your ankles and shins. Kind of position yourself to the middle of the mat. Coming onto all fours. Tabletop position. Inhale, arch, shut the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round, push the ground away, look towards your belly button. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, rotate your fingertips towards the sides of your mat. 2 more times. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, push the ground away. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, rotate your fingertips towards your knees. Thumbs are facing out to the side. Last 2. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, push the ground away. Holding this one. Keeping the round in your upper back, walking your knees towards your fingertips. Keeping your hands on the mat, lower your hips down towards your heels. Just finding a little bit of motion side to side. You can do little circles one way. You can do circles going the other way. And then sitting back on your heels, gently shaking it out. The usual bird that can't fly. Take a moment to get that bug off you, shake out the arms. Grab onto that lightsaber, go one way with it. So figure 8s. Then change directions, go the other way. Roller coaster all the way one way. And then change directions, go the other way. Then the last one, chicken, tops of the hands alongside of the rib cage, fingertips are back, elbows gently press back, pull the belly in. And gently shake it out. Make your way back onto all 4s. Taking a modified side plank, so shifting the weight to the right hand, kickstand the right foot out off of your mat. Extend the left foot back edge of your mat. Left foot is in line with the right knee. Inhale, lift that left arm up. Then as you exhale, rotate the left palm behind you, bend the left elbow. The top of that left hand reaches for the right hip crease. Take a moment to roll the left shoulder back. Look up towards the ceiling. Inhale that left arm up. And exhale, left hand finds the mat. You're going to square off that right shin. Flex the left foot, toes are down, press into the hand, stretch out your left calf. And then slowly make your way back onto all 4s, going on to the other side. So shift your weight to the left hand, kickstand the left foot out, right foot this time back edge of the mat. Inhale the right arm up. Then as you exhale, rotate the right palm behind you, bend the right elbow, top of the right hand towards the left hip crease. Roll the right shoulder back, look up towards the ceiling. And then really focus on pushing through that left hand, breathing. But definitely a shoulder opener. And then inhale that right arm up. Exhale, right hand finds the floor. Take a moment to square off that left shin. Right toes down on the mat. Press into the hand. Stretch out the right calf this time. And slowly making your way back onto all 4s, tabletop. So before moving into our downward facing dog, let's take a puppy pose. So think about keeping the hips stacked over the knees. Look towards the top of your mat. Walk your hands way forward and slowly just drop your chest down towards the mat. It could be your forehead that touches, or it could be your chin. So hips are high, breathing, stretching out the neck, upper body, shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, walk yourself back up. And from here, tucking the toes, kind of walk your knees back an inch or two, Press into your hands, lift your hips with your knees, downward facing dog. So my legs are super tight today. So take a moment to pedal out the feet. Maybe pedal out the feet a little bit quicker, start to get the blood moving, especially if you're doing this in the morning. Coming to center, come high into the balls of the feet. Start to kind of pivot your heels down to the right, and then go to the left. And then as you go from side to side, bend your knees deeply. Think about a little crouching yogi, side to side. And then coming to center, so come high into the balls of the feet. Bend your knees, straighten. Bend your knees, straighten. One more time, bend your knees, strengthen. Straighten. And then slowly coming into your downward facing dog. So whatever that means to you, meaning you could have a slight bend in your knees, tilting the tailbone up, widening through the shoulder blades, pulling them down and away from your ears. You could have more of a straight legs. I'm going to leave my heels up today. And inhale, exhale, child's pose. Inhale, look towards the top of your mat. Pull your body through. Elbows lift, baby cobra. Inhale. Exhale, passing through child's pose, downward facing dog. So one more time, just like that. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, pull your body through, baby cobra. Exhale, passing through child's pose, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll it out to plank, toggle push-up, straight line from head to heel. Exhale, roll it back down, dog. Two more. Inhale, roll it out to plank. Exhale, roll it back down, dog. One more time. Inhale, roll it out. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale, look forward and high into the balls of the feet. Exhale, just start to tiptoe all the way up to the top of your mat. Take your feet about hips width. Bend your knees, grab onto opposite elbows, ragdoll for a moment. Sway your torso from side to side. You shake your head out, yes. Shake your head out, no. Shake your head out, yes, again. Shift your weight towards your toes, allow your toes to grip the mat, and then back towards your heels. Coming to neutral, release your elbows, bigger bend in your knees. Just start to rise up slowly, slowly, slowly. Your head being the last thing to come on up. Take a moment, roll the shoulders out a few times. Roll them forward. Bring your chin down towards your chest, roll your head to the right. Then go to the left. And then continuing to warm up the backs of our legs. Feel free to grab your blocks at this point. You can bring your blocks onto your mat. And then standing in between them. Okay, so bringing the hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Exhale, chair pose. Sink the hips. Pull the booty back. Weight is shifting towards your heels. Inhale. Exhale, boot. Inhale, lower and hold. Hold this hollow body shape. Think about pressing down so that there's no space in your low back. So you're engaging your belly, navel going down towards the ground. Hold. From here, arms are up. You're going to start to do hollow body rocks. So up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, back up to boat. Inhale, hands behind the thighs. Roll it back. Exhale, stand on up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Hands onto the blocks. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot all the way back. Inhale, sink the hips. Exhale, pull it back, right leg straight. Bow. Right toes up. Inhale, pull it forward. Exhale, pull it back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, forward, hold. Exhale, right arm up, twist. Arm circles, back edge of the mat. Once, twice, 3 times. Go forward. Once, twice, 3 times. Inhale that right arm up. Then as you exhale, move if you have your hand on a block, move your block over. Left hand comes down onto the mat. Roll onto the outside edge of the left foot. And then either slide that right foot in front of the left leg, or you can stack right on top of left. Vashisthasana, side plank, lift the hips, engage the belly, squeeze the butt. I always think that helps. Inhale, I'm shaking. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, child's pose. Inhale, pull the body through, baby cobra. Exhale, passing through child's pose, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high into the air. Exhale, right knee, right wrist. Hold it here. Right knee now is your elevator. Inhale, lift it up towards the right armpit. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 3-point dog. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Lower the left knee onto the mat. Inhale, rise up into your Anjaneyasana. All right, so take a moment, press down into the right foot. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Press down into the top of your left foot. Sink the hips, pull the belly in. Inhale. Exhale, hands touch down. Step your left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift all the way up. Look up, watch the palms touch. Exhale, back into chair. Sink here for a moment. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, back into your boot. Inhale, lower. Hold. Again, squeeze the inner thighs. Legs are active. No room underneath your low back. Navel going down towards your spine. Arms up overhead. Another 10 hollow body rocks. So 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, I'm feeling them, 2, 1. Arms extend out, inhale. Exhale, boot, ooh. Hands behind the thighs, inhale, roll back. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Hands can come onto a block or blocks. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right foot steps all the way back. Inhale, sink the hips. Exhale, pull it back. Pick up the left toes, bow. Inhale, forward. Exhale, pull it back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, forward, hold. Exhale, left arm up this time. Twist. Arm circles back into the mat. Once. Twice. 3 times. Go forward. Once. Twice. 3 times. Inhale, the left arm up. And as you exhale, move the block out of the way. Right hand comes down. Roll onto the outside edge of the right foot. Again, move the left foot a little bit further back. Modified plank or stack left on top of right. Squeeze the butt, lift the hips. Breathe, core is engaged. Push out through that right hand. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll it out to plank. Exhale, lower halfway chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high into the air. Exhale, left wrist, hold. Inhale, up the pole. Exhale, down. Inhale, exhale, 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, left leg high into the air. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Lower the right knee, untuck the back toes. And inhale, rising up, Anjaneyasana. So again, think about pressing down into that left foot, scissoring or squeezing the inner thighs, pressing down into the outside or the top of that right foot, sinking the hips, belly in. And inhale. Exhale, fingertips find the floor, step your right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift all the way up, look up, lots of palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. So we are going to start to add in our tripod dolphin, our tripod egg, our full tripod into our Surya A's. So I like to call these kind of Jedi Junior Surya A's. So instead of kind of doing handstands and putting them into the mix, we're actually going to work on adding in some tripods. So as we progress through and it gets a little bit more difficult, you can always go back to the version we previously did. The goal here now is to kind of go up the ladder, up into our full tripod, and then down the ladder. If that sounds a little bit confusing, don't worry. I'll walk you through it. You'll understand by the end what I am actually talking about. Okay, so bringing the big toes attached, heels can be slightly apart. Think about just kind of a regular Surya A-ish. What we are holding though is the variation of tripod. Okay, so hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up, look up, watch the palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you're going to step it back into downward facing dog for me. Inhale, lower onto your knees. Think about tabletop. Then as you exhale, walk your knees forward, crown of the head down in front of the hands. Take a moment here to set yourself up in your proper alignment for tripod. Hands are shoulder width. You should be able to, if you wiggle your fingers, see all 10 fingers. Hug the elbows in. From here, tuck the toes, lift the knees, walk the feet in, tripod dolphin. Press down into the ground through your hands, lengthen through your neck. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, walk your feet back. Walk, 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 walk. Lift your head. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip over the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here for a moment. Right, so in tripod egg, tripod dolphin, arms are exactly where you want them to be for your chaturanga. So if you need to watch it again, rewind it. Notice that my arms don't move at all as I walk my feet back into a proper chaturanga. So a straight line from head to heel. Inhale, look forward, come high into the balls of the feet. Exhale, you can jump, step, or float up, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, look up, watch palms touch. And exhale, hands to heart center. So we're going to use that one kind of just as an example. So if you need to watch it again, but we're going to start to move a little bit quicker now. So again, we're going to be at the bottom of the ladder. We're going to move up, and then from the top, we're going to move back down. Cool? Awesome. Hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lower. Exhale, walk your knees forward, head on the ground. Inhale, walk the feet up. And then holding here, breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, walk your feet back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, come high into the balls of the feet. Exhale, jump, step, float up, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift all the way up, look up, watch your palms touch. Exhale, swan dive all the way back down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lower onto your knees. Exhale, crown the head down, tuck the toes, lift up. Inhale, walk it in. Exhale, one knee onto the back of the one arm, other knee onto the back of the other arm. Tripod egg. Inhale. Exhale. Holding it now for 3, 2. One more breath. Flex the feet. Inhale. Exhale, push into the hands. Feet shoot to the back of the mat. Lift the head. Inhale, lift up. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath here. Inhale, look forward, mind to the balls of the feet. Exhale, jump, step, float, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift all the way up, look up, watch your palms touch. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, coming into tripod dolphin. Walk your feet in. Inhale. Exhale, you can either bring your knees to the backs of the arms, maybe lift one leg up at a time, coming into your full tripod. You can always stay halfway down, breathing for 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last breath. Flex the feet, come down halfway. Inhale. Exhale, shoot back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath. Inhale, look forward, climb to the balls of the feet. Exhale, jump, step, float, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift up. Watch the palms touch. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, walk the knees forward, crown the head down. Tripod dolphin, walk your feet in. Inhale. Exhale, float on up, tripod. Holding here, breathing for 5, 4, squeeze the thighs together. 3, 2, 1. Flex the feet, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath. Inhale, look forward, come high into the balls of the feet. Exhale, jump, step, float, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift all the way up, look up, watch your palms touch. Exhale, swan dive down, going back down the ladder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, tripod dolphin. Walk it in, inhale. Exhale, come on up. So starting from the top now. Breathing, holding here for 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Flex the feet, inhale. Exhale, turn. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath here. Inhale, look forward, come high into the balls of the feet. Exhale, jump step float, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift up all the way. Watch the palms touch. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, dolphin pose. Inhale, you walk it in. Exhale, float on up. Holding here. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the feet, come halfway down. Inhale. Exhale, turn around. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath. Almost there. Inhale, look forward, come high into the balls of the feet. Exhale, jump step float, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift all the way up, look up, watch the palms touch. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, dolphin pose. Inhale, walk it in. Exhale, tripod and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the feet. Inhale. Exhale. Turn around. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath. Inhale, look forward, come to the balls of the feet. Exhale, jump step float, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift all the way up, look up, watch the palms touch. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Last one, yay. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, tripod dolphin. Inhale, walk it in, hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, walk it back. Turn around. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back over the toes, downward facing dog. 1 breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward, come high to the balls of the feet. Exhale, jump step foot, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift all the way up, look up, watch the palms touch. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower to your knees. Child's pose. Hopefully you are breathing as heavy and sweating as much as I am right now. Whew. And hopefully it has woken you up a little bit. Okay, so sit up on your heels for a moment and start to stretch our neck out a little bit. So you're gonna take your right hand and bring it to the left side of your head. And then slowly just think about bringing that right ear towards that right shoulder. Now extending and pushing out with the left arm and hand. Then changing the left hand, we'll go to the right side of your head. You're gonna bring that left ear towards that left shoulder. Now push and extend out with the right arm and hand. Slowly release. Clasp your hands back behind you. Just start to squeeze the palms together, lengthen the arms and hands down, pull the belly in, and then think about just bringing your chin down towards your chest a little bit, and lean it back. Lean it down. One more time. And gently releasing, taking a couple neck rolls. And go to the other side. You want to give yourself a little pat on the back because you worked hard. And let's take a couple of pigeon preps. Coming back into your down dog, I promise that these are the last down dogs of your class. Inhale that right leg high into the air. And exhale, bring that right knee behind your right wrist. So the right foot's going towards the left side of your mat. Move that left leg far back behind you. Come on to the top of the left foot. Squaring off, inhale. And then exhale, just take a moment to fold down. Just staying here for probably about 30 seconds per side. So kind of a short flow today, but super intense. I kind of like to do these in the morning to wake myself up and give myself a little bit of me time before I get the kids up and start yelling. My fellow moms out there will definitely feel me on that. And inhale, and exhale, walk yourself back up. Shake it out in your downward facing dog. And take it to the left side. Inhale, left leg high into the air. Exhale, left knee behind that left wrist. So the right foot, left foot's going toward the right side of your mat. You're gonna move that right leg far back behind you, and then bring the top of that right foot down. Squaring off, inhale. And exhale, just folding over that left shin. And again, if you're anything like me, left hip always feels a little bit tighter. So it's trying to show it a little bit more love. Right? Just breathing into that outer left hip. I'm still out of breath. Just holding here just for a little bit longer. I kind of like to find a little bit of movement in my pigeon prep. And then inhale. And exhale, just walking yourself back up. Shake it out, one final downward facing dog. And then lowering to our knees. Kind of swinging the legs out in front of you. We're going to end in a little supported bridge again. So bringing a block right alongside of you. Bend the knees. Just make sure that your heels, move the block. Heels are close to your bottom so you can graze the backs of your heels with your fingertips. And then on a deep breath in, you're going to press into the feet, lift your hips up, and then slide the block underneath you, any height. Just make sure that the block is pretty much right above your butt crack. It's the easiest way to kind of put it, that you guys know where you are. And then just make sure that the block is flat on the mat so it can support your body weight. And then from here, just let the block do all of the work. You can kind of deepen it by extending the legs out, coming onto the heels of your feet. You can also bring your arms up overhead, grabbing onto opposite elbows. Just enjoying the opening of the front body. We've been doing a lot of crunching with our tripods today, so it always feels better to kind of release the opposite ends of what we're doing. So instead of forward folding, we're opening up. I'm just holding here probably for another 5 deep breaths. Nothing crazy long. Of course, you are free to stay here as long as you want to. We'll be here for maybe another 3 now. Maybe another 1. Then slowly come out of this if your legs are straight. Re-bending the knees, bringing the feet down onto the mat, pressing into the feet, lift your hips off the blocks, slowly come on down. Just taking a moment to kind of windshield wipe the knees from one side to the other. And then taking any shape in our supine twist. You can bring the arms out alongside of you if you have room. You could also cactus the arms. So inhale. Then as you exhale, think about bringing your hips to the right and then letting your knees go over to the left. Try to keep the right shoulder down. If it tends to kind of like lift up, you can always bring a block underneath your legs to bring the ground up to you. Hold them here for another 3, 2, and 1. And inhale up to center. And as you exhale, hips over to the left, bring your knees to the right. Just make sure that that left shoulder is down. Chest is up towards your ceiling. Just breathing. For 3, 2, and 1 more breath. Inhale up to center. And exhale, let's take 1 more happy baby here. Right, so just rocking side to side. Maybe taking notice of how differently this happy baby may feel from the one we did at the start of this class. And inhale, and exhale, gently release, bringing your heels as wide as the mat, letting your toes gently fall out to the side. Arms are alongside of you, palms facing up. Just letting your body sink down and melt into the mat, closing the eyes down. And if you feel like your low back is kind of really up off the ground, you can always press into your legs, lengthen your spine back down onto the ground. Just checking in to start. Maybe taking note of how differently your body feels after some movement and inversion work and flow. And checking back with the breath. Just taking a moment to mindfully start to even out your inhales and your exhales. I'm going to be counting to 4 as you breathe in, and counting to 4 as you breathe out. Taking the last few moments on our mat to find a little bit of peace in the body, in the breath, and in the mind. You are more than welcome to stay here as long as you would like. But if you're just ready to move, you can start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Just starting to bring awareness back into your body. Let's take one last full body stretch so you can reach the arms up. And then once you're ready, just kind of curl into a ball on the right side, using that right arm as a pillow. Just holding here for a moment. And then using as little effort as possible, keeping the eyes closed, slowly rise up to a comfortable seat on your mat. And bringing the hands together, heart center, bowing your chin down towards your chest. Just taking a final moment of honor and gratitude first for yourself, for getting on your mat today, and for doing something for your mind, your body, and your soul. And take a deep breath in, sigh on out. Thank you for allowing me to guide you in this practice. With all the love and light in me, I bow to you and say, Namaste.